Welcome back to our Crude project, everybody. I'm here with Ant and Kevin the 2 Cent, and as always, we have a great episode for you guys. Ant, what's on a dock?
We got some gaming news, some ups, some downs, some records being hit, some games being shut down, and a little in between.
Before we dive into all of that, and you're gonna want to stick around for this one because there's a lot. You smell that? Dark bark. Oceanwood motion. Exotic executive.
Smells like success. Do you want a scent that'll hide your farts? Dark bark.
Do you want a scent that smells like a vacation you can't afford? Oceanwood motion.
Do you want a candle that'll hide the scent of your mistress? Exotic executive.
We told you we would do it. We've partnered with IllumineScents. We've created our own scents. Skip the FOMO. Buy our candles. We'll drop the link for you guys down below to check them out. Stay tuned. If you guys enjoy the content, please like and subscribe to the channel for more. Let's dive. So first and foremost, let's get this out of the way. Black Ops.
Black Ops 6 is out. Actually, of the franchise, is doing the best out of anyone. All the other Black Ops games by far. Surprising, saying that whole audio thing we covered previously, where you have to pay for audio. I'm actually blown away.
I am too. I'm actually surprised by the fact that they sold over 500 million copies.
500 million copies sold.
Yep. 500 million copies sold. It has currently broken the record for the highest number of copies sold, largest opening weekend in franchise's history.
Yep.
And highest number of active players in the first 3 days of the launch.
That's big. I mean, good for them.
That is kind of big for them.
That's really big for Activision.
So this means that there was a lot of anticipation for this to drop, and people were buying a lot of this game either pre-order or on first day.
Yeah, it's Call of Duty, dude. It's a cult following.
Remember,
I didn't expect it to be this big, but I expected it to be a huge game. But you know, so many people base their, like, a lot of content creators have a really big following, and there's so many people who are like base Call of Duty off of their main focus of content creation, and everyone's aspiring to try and do the same, that it cultivates so much. Call of Duty is one of those games where somebody could be a try-hard, plays a piano, or a zombies expert, or you just piss people off in a game, and you just have so many venues of opportunities for content creation within the game, that it's really a wild card.
Yeah, it is. I mean, people were going as far as to change their time zone to like the New Zealand time zone.
Oh, to get it early.
To get it early access to it.
Oldest trick in the book, baby.
Bro, I mean, it was insane. So there was a lot of anticipation for this. But despite all of this, I thought it was going to bomb a little bit. And because
Same.
The reason was because of the amount of people that were coming out for the boycott of the game, and that was for the reason that a lot of people were like, "Yo, this game is actually targeting the Middle East region on purpose. Like, it is normalizing violence against the Middle Eastern region population." And the game has included a lot of real world characters like Bill Clinton, Margaret Thatcher, and Saddam Hussein, and like those are just some of them. But they've also included like key targets. Now they've changed the names of them, but the image.
Oh, it looks like them. You can tell.
Of the real world people.
If you know who you're looking at, you know who you're looking at, kind of thing.
And these are like people that have, so it's catching a lot of controversy for why did they choose these people? If they wanted to create characters in the Middle East, they could have done it anyone. Why choose specific characters that the U.S. and the allied forces of U.S. has targeted?
And these are recent people. So just for context, the game is based around Desert Storm.
Yep.
And that was during what?
War.
Bush Senior.
Uh-huh.
His presidency. This is years ago. So the fact that they're using key targets, or elimination targets of recent people, starting to sound a little bit like propaganda slid into video games.
Yeah.
Because Iran is at the stage front, and it's like, come on, dude, this is a video game, and you're kind of starting to get slid this information, just as they are on many other games. Now it's just like in a different way. Now it's like war propaganda
and like real world politics kind of mixed into it as well.
Right.
Which, like, to be honest, like, we don't need that in the game. Like, we want games so that we can have our own kind of like imagination. It's a world where we want to get away from our realistic world and have a couple or few hours of forgetting about our problems.
Yeah.
That's the main. That's kind of like what I would like.
Right.
But they're now kind of taking real world problems and they're putting it even in games. And
Again,
you're just
and
like,
again,
bro,
and again.
Do we want that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But most people don't know it, so they don't bat an eye at it.
Right.
And there's not enough people who really understand it. And I guess the argument could be like, well, what about all the other COD? All the other COD games are either based off of not real missions or past events. And it's history. It's always good to learn history. You have Nazi zombies. You have, World War I, World War II. You have where different... Where was it? Where's all the Black Ops? I think was based in Vietnam. I think
something like that. And then
either way, it was all past wars and things like that, and that's history. And they obviously put like a spin on it, like they had Nazi zombies. Okay, like you were literally JFK, like running around with a ray gun, Nixon with the Tommy gun. Like it's not really the same. You can't put it to like, well, they always have real. It's past events and it's history. It's in a book. You can always read about it. Now they're putting things of a current event on stage before your eyes.
Right.
And that's like, but still blown away. Literally, you had to pay for premium audio, and people just did it.
Yeah, that's wild to me. Let's pivot. Because that's
Wait,
about...
hold on. Is it...
Yeah, sure.
Is it... So they did not put a spin?
No, the only thing that they did put a spin on it was change those characters, the names of them, so that's not too obvious.
Like the elimination targets don't have the exact same name, but
they look
like
identical to the real world people.
It's actually kind of funny.
You think, like, you remember in Black Ops 2, the where they had that we covered it a while ago. The guy from Yemen and what's his name, Youssef.
But
he's a comedian.
But he's a comedian, though.
Right? But he was like the guy in there. Yeah. But then he ended up recently coming out and like having like the same speech that was weird.
That was weird.
That was a weird time. That was like a Simpsons kind of epiphany revelation right there.
Right.
But the game is based off of Desert Storm.
Yeah.
And the past events that happened, and I don't know if it comes to a current timeline, and maybe that's why they're throwing it in, but to my knowledge the game was supposed to be based off of Desert Storm, 9/11, and kind of wrapping in the events that led up to.
Yeah.
So just to like keep everything linear. Like, so back to when you said the violence against Arabs.
Right.
I mean, okay, so hold on. This video game is 18 plus, mature.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Okay, yeah.
So
rated M.
People should be able to differentiate like right and wrong, obviously.
True. Yeah.
And like, I feel like you don't really need a video game because like the Middle East has been at war since the beginning of time.
True. Not wrong.
So it's like, it doesn't really need a video game in my opinion. Right. And then also what you said, they are doing it based off of history. So
True.
It's like slightly contradicting, right? If they're doing it based off history, then like, isn't that what they want to put out? You know what I mean?
It's true. Well, I guess it's more or less of like how they're starting to add the elimination targets are of current time.
Oh, I see.
So the current time elimination targets are of people of like actual like Iran and other countries that have actually been killed.
Imagine like this is how it fucking plays out in real life.
Well, no, some of these people are already dead. So, like
some of these people like
have been like killed.
No, I thought
recently.
I thought it was more in line of like there are future like
targets.
Yeah,
yeah. Like who the heck is this guy? You look on the news tomorrow.
That would be fun.
That would be crazy, actually. So apparently there was so the people that worked on the game, there was some influence from multiple different agencies, organizations, groups of people.
Yeah, see, that's where I don't like that. When government agencies are getting involved and they're just like, sprinkle this in there.
Yeah, so they had influence in the creation of the game or the development of the game. And so
the game is banned in Iran.
So they're like, what?
You can't buy that in stores here.
Do they even game over there? I don't even know.
I don't know. Do they have internet?
I'm sure they have internet.
All right.
They got Mach 27 missiles. Come on. Anyways, all right. Let's pivot over to Sony.
Oh boy. So
are we glad?
Yeah, it was obvious. So Sony shut down the Concord servers. Finally, they're done. They spent millions upon millions of dollars on an absolute flop, and
they came out with like such dazzling, I would put it as, trailers for the Concord game. It looked like they spent so much on advertisement of the trailers and the game, and it's gone.
Gone. It was
not only is the game gone, the studio is completely gone.
Yep, they liquidated. I forgot what the studio name was.
Concord Studios.
No. There was another.
Was it?
The development company was. There was another company. All of it's gone.
Okay.
They shafted the whole thing, and I forgot what something. I want to say Frostware, but I don't think that's it.
But Kev's looking it up.
Kev, you got it. All right, let me just shout it out whenever you get it.
Put it up there when you get a chance.
No, you just tell us.
Actually, no, don't put it up. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
just tell us.
Firewalk. Frost.
Firewalk?
I said Frostware. Frostbite. It was Firewalk. Yeah, they're walking on fire, right?
Oh, they were. They definitely were.
They walk into the unemployment line.
Located in Bellevue, Washington.
God, Jesus. If that isn't surprise. Makes sense. It was a very woke game for those who didn't hear about Concord. It had about a lifespan of about 2 weeks. People were trying to platinum the game so fast, just because the game got taken down, people couldn't finish the achievements. Yeah, that's a big thing for Sony people.
And those people that were trying to platinum the game so fast were literally their own employees. So
terrible game. So Concord is gone and it's done. The damage is still there because with this cost that Sony had to pay.
That hurt them.
Probably one reason why they had that PS5 whole no stand and no disk drive to try and save money because they need to make their money back.
God damn it, Concord.
But another game that has come out and the same sort of woke agenda has been very, very much spun up into it is the new Dragon Age Veilguard.
We discussed this last time a little bit.
Yeah.
But this time we get a little bit more in depth of what actually the game has.
Yes. So we're going to play a clip, and this is from Asmongold, who literally does not hold his tongue when it comes to this sort of situation.
Yeah, he reacted to this.
He lays it out for you. So we're going to play, these are clips from the game.
Vegetables. So, I'm non-binary. What does that mean? I had big fingers. It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
I'm a dragon slayer. Non-binary. I just said.
This isn't AI, right? Like, I don't want to get fooled if this is like some like AI thing. It's in the game. Okay.
Use they instead of she from now on.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners...
It isn't! Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evatosh, Chakra to Ebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better! Why am I never enough for you?
Oh my god. When did it become acceptable to make video games a platform for you to trauma dump with your relationship about your parents? The writer had some serious daddy. Yes, like what is this?
So yeah, that's the actual like just what I wanted in a video game. Real world problems.
Bro.
100%. You get trauma dumping the situation. Like, dog, shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna play it to you straight.
And people actually like the game.
I mean, Dragon Age games are cool. I played Dragon Age Inquisition.
I'm getting tired of this shit, bro.
And I like
I
Dragon Age.
really am getting tired of this shit getting pushed. And like, why do we need this? Why is it? I can't say this enough. Why is it necessary? Like, literally, we want an escape from our real world problems for a couple hours to invest in something that we enjoy and get lost in the world building and everything. And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A nice, little, cool downtime is what I'm looking for. Like you said, you're bringing my the real world problems that we talk about and is prevalent everywhere into video games. I don't need it. Don't need
that fucking thing had horns. It was like 9 feet tall.
Right.
It was purple.
Right.
What do you mean, man or woman?
Right.
You're not even human, motherfucker.
Good point.
Let's leave genetics out of the equation, okay? I don't care what you feel like. Go in the corner, you hoofed bastard. I don't know what's wrong with you. You have horns. You look like Thanos. It's like a Taurus. You look like a Taurus from World of Warcraft.
Deformed offspring of Thanos.
It just doesn't make sense, dude. And that whole like conversation, that was so awkward.
So
like I feel like I
awkward.
was on a subway train and my stop isn't for like another 3 stops, and I'm like, fuck, I'll just walk 2 blocks.
Right.
I'm just gonna get out now because they're having an actual episode. So what? Where are we? And people like are defending it like, oh, people just don't like, you know, that it's like woke agent. Like, it's there. It's so black and white, and it's just time and time again we ask for not real world situations in video games, and I just don't understand why it's so like people are like, oh, people are review bombing, and I can't understand why. Come on, dude.
You know, I was gonna say they're probably running out of ideas, and they're probably running out of like creativity. But this ain't even about that. This is just straight up agenda that they're pushing.
Yeah, not even creative.
No, this is straight up something that does not need to be in the games. Period. It's annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It's annoying.
Yeah, like regardless, like if they're a trans person, if they're whatever, dude. Like but that was like such on the forefront of a situation.
They made it all cinematic and
it was a whole cut scene based off a trauma dump.
Right.
On the fact that this person doesn't know what they are. I don't even know what they were. Welcome to the party.
Bro, you
don't know what you are. I don't know what you are. We're all in the same boat. Bro, your mother doesn't even know what you are. Is that even your mother? Is it your aunt? Like, I think there was like know. There was a third person in the room that I don't think was even either one of the species.
No, it wasn't.
Like, I'm just here for bread, dog. I was just invited for dinner. Like, do I need to go?
Here's the thing. Like, you don't even look like a human, first of all. So what do you mean you're man or female or whatever, non-binary? Bro, you're not even... You're a thing. You're it.
You're a dragon slayer. All right? Leave it at that. What are you? I got big fingers. What? Yo, that one threw me off, dog. I got big fingers. You got big what?
God damn it, man. This... you see what Elon Musk said recently? Elon Musk... in a recent, I think the episode with, so he came on Joe Rogan's podcast recently. It was like he appeared, I think it was before election. He did like an episode with Joe Rogan. And in that one, he recently revealed like the fact that he is one of the 20 players worldwide, one of the 20 top players worldwide in the game. Kev, you got it up?
Was it Diablo?
Look at that. Diablo 4. Elon Musk said that he is one of the top 20 players worldwide in Diablo 4. And so someone went and was like, Google that shit real quick. Oh, he wasn't lying.
Wow. I wonder if that really is him. That's pretty crazy.
So people in the comment section was like, he is him. He is one of us. He is the bro.
That's what helped the election.
He got all the gamers on board to vote.
That's wild. That's actually really impressive because like games like that, like Path of Exile, Diablo, there's another Hades. They're in the same roguelike games. super grindy. It is like the moment you go to take a shit, you come back, you're 4 steps behind. There are people who do not. They piss in a bottle to be in this sort of situation, dog. I don't envy it.
Bet money. Bet money that's not Elon. It's one of his robots that he created.
That motherfucker's going ham on that keyboard. Never moved. How is he still on? Computer is smoking. He's got another robot changing out graphics card, hot swapping them mother truckers, dog. More.
I'm telling you, he's got the Grok AI working hard for him. He's got the robots working hard.
They're
for
crunching
him.
numbers. What's the best build? What does the best amount of damage? I need piercing damage for this boss.
He's just sitting there sipping coffee and letting the robot do his work. And he's, but wait a minute. If he's letting the robot do all the work and he's got another one swapping all the hard drives and the GPUs and everything, and he's got the AI over there doing all the search work and shit for him, he's still number 20? Or 19?
True fact.
Hold on, why are you not? How are you not number 1?
Yeah, no, it's got to be him actually. It's a slow robot. It's a piece together robot.
It's one of his prototypes.
Yep.
It's not the finished build.
Yeah, not the finished build. Last thing I wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
So in the light of Black Ops 6 coming out, Monster Hunter World Wilds, the beta dropped. Boy, let me tell you what. The beta had more concurrent players than Black Ops 6 did. The beta for Monster Hunter Wilds had more concurrent players than Black Ops 6. I was like, that's all I need to know. I played it. I'm telling you, I was in there fighting Ray Dow. I had the long sword, resheathed it. Dude, there's a crazy move where you can like hit him a couple of times and you run up it. I'm straight in the air and you slash down and that's you hit it and then you see the red line like a few seconds later and then the damage marks. Oh, so satisfying.
So if this is beta, if they had that many concurrent players just for the beta, outperforming
Black Ops
6.
Wait till the full release.
Bro, what's gonna happen when they release the full game? It's gonna be one of those games that
I'm gonna be the one peeing in a bottle.
Remember Pal World? What?
I ain't moving, dog.
I saw that clip of you fighting Ray Dow.
Okay,
it went nothing like how you said.
Okay, that was a different time. That was a different time.
He got
Fact checking your ass.
He did.
Fact checking your ass.
He got fucked up, dude.
That was when I first met Ray Dow. Okay, Ray Dow is a giant electric flying monster. And I didn't know he did this. He like looks at the ground and he charged up and I'm like tagging him in the head.
You know what? I'm glad Kevin's here fact checking your ass because you said that shit.
Listen, we beat Ray down the next
you
time.
You said that shit so convincingly. I swear, I was like, damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, bro.
The first time we got absolutely wiped. We were all right at the front of him and he charges up and like hits the ground and all I saw was like, duh. Quest failed and I was like, oh shit, like he marked us all like that.
Jeez, oh my god.
But all I'm saying though, Don, when I got the moves down pat, I was like, Hajime Bankai.
Nah, stop. I don't even believe it anymore.
No, I'm telling you.
Nah, you get fact checked from now on.
Crimson sword swinging. Zen boom zakura.
This all jumping from video games to anime.
I was hurting him.
All I saw was him running to the dragon and like taking a few swings and then falling on his ass.
So like there's a focus mode in the game to wherever the monster is hurt, it would show red. And his face was red. And I was like, I got this, guys. Well, ding, 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 ding. I hit it with the crimson mode, extra damage. And I'm like, yo, why is it getting so bright out? Boom! It just hits me with the laser.
Next thing you know, he's over there trying to show off and shit, and he's got the game over screen.
You died. Yeah, quest failed. Because everyone died at the same time. And if everyone dies simultaneously, then it's the quest is over.
All I'm saying is, I think at the release of this game, I think this is going to cause one of those Pal World type of situations where it broke the freaking internet.
I hope so, dude. It was so cool to be able to play it, and I think they've really done really good things for Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
The next installment to it. being in a lobby and like seeing like so many other people, and like there was only 3 or 4 monsters you could fight, and a few different variations to your armor, and nothing was level based. Excuse me. It's all just open. It's over now. It's been over for 2 days. But I'm telling you, when that full release comes out, you will see me. Long sword. I'm gonna make a character. You can make like a palico and everything.
Nope. I'm having Kev fact check your ass.
Yo, you catch my streams. Telling you,
Jeez.
Hey, with that.
Oh,
I'm coming out, dog. One hit.
For people who wants to watch his streams, go to YouTube channel and search up Orbital, right? Orbital Inc.
Yeah, it's a 0 and a 7.
Yeah. So
0R7
check out his streams over there. You know what I mean? What?
And Kick, yeah. Which you could check out my YouTube. You see all the links there.
What I'm looking forward to, honestly, this is probably the only. I'm gonna take that back. One of the only games I'm kind of looking forward to, and that is going to be. And I hope they don't. I hope they don't ruin it. GTA 6. I'm not gonna lie. There's some really, really promising news that dropped. The realism of the game apparently will blow any game so far currently out of the water.
With the size that they're projecting the game to be, and it's going to be like RP ready, roleplay ready, I'm not surprised. I think the game is going to be so heavily demanding in like space.
Yeah.
You will need a dedicated drive.
I think it's going to be like a terabyte.
Yeah. It's very much creeping up on that. I don't know how much big the game is now, but it's like hundreds of gigs.
So they did say that they're going to work on that, that they will make sure that it is a little more optimized so that it doesn't take that much storage.
Need to.
But the fact does remain that it is a huge ass game. And, I mean, bigger than it's going to take more storage than Call of Duty games. And we know Call of Duty games take
right
up
now it's like 130 gigs.
And they won't. 750 gigabytes of storage, and the game is projected to cost $150.
No, it says it's.
What is it?
Won't be 750.
Oh, won't be.
Oh,
Well, won't be.
like
Sorry, I read that wrong.
320 is still massive.
Yeah, it's still pretty.
320 is still over twice the size of like Call of Duty.
Call of Duty over the yeah.
Dude, imagine downloading that with like a hard drive,
Starlink.
and like shit internet.
God damn.
Oh my! Read-write speed is taking forever, guys. I'll be on. It says 3 weeks.
So the GTA 6 storage space will need to be 320 gigs, and it's. Do they have a price? So it's not going to cost $150, but do they have a price on there?
145.
Okay, so 140.
145.99.
115.
I'm gonna take a guess and
149.99.
say it's gonna be like
120.
Oh no, not the price, like the size.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be like I think it's gonna get closer to like 500.
Really? You think 500 gigs?
Yeah.
Maybe with like add-ons and expansions and shit like that, but I don't think it's gonna reach that.
320 would be crazy.
Yeah.
500 I can see with expansions.
Especially
anything more than 320 is just ungodly.
Yeah, it's stupid because especially after the fact that we got a PS5 that has literally 700 gigabytes stock. If you want to up that,
and one USB.
Yeah.
One USB port. So you either have a drive-in or plug your controller in. Pick one.
Dude,
So-
anyone with like a 370 and under, it's like cooking the graphics card.
yeah.
It's melting.
So yeah, GTA 6 is probably one game that I'm kind of looking forward to. But I'm gonna keep my expectations very low, judging from the type of games that they're dropping nowadays.
I think. Well, you're talking about
just saying.
Rockstar, dude. Absolutely doesn't. They're like the South Park of gaming, dude. If they're not going to be persuaded, dude, you're going to be. You're going to get raw, uncut, unfiltered. Bam.
So the game is gonna be 100. Well, between 100 to $150.
I think 120 sounds about right.
Yeah, I can see it 120. Cause so like I see they'll have like base versions, which will probably be like $70. And then as you go to like add on, like is it going to be RP ready? You get all the RP service. I think that's what's going to add on to it. They're probably going to capitalize because RP makes a lot of money off of the servers they run. And if Rockstar can get a hold of the server aspect with 5M and they make deals, done deal. Done. They're raking in money.
Rockstar, if you guys are watching this, maybe send your boy a copy. We'll promote it.
Oh.
Can we touch on one thing? An update to the Halo game with Unreal Engine 5 and the
Not good.
Is there an update?
The
Not
news of the developers.
Oh, that.
Not good.
Yeah, so after we came out with super upbeat on the whole Halo coming back and the Unreal Engine 5, we started to look into the developers and the new team. Halo's dead. I'm sorry, guys.
Unfortunately.
Chief is not him anymore. The main head developer of the actual Halo Studios does not like guns and says he could never work on a game like Call of Duty, Battlefield because it has guns, but Halo is enough sci-fi to where it is okay. For someone to literally just say that very thing where you are a violent force fighting an invasion of an alien race, the game is going to be soft. The game is not going to be what it was. It's not going to be the same. Like a gore. Like I don't really need that.
They're going to turn the chief gay, dude.
Maybe we can have meditation sessions instead and have milk and cookies.
The chief is going to be like, I need a time to think. No, you don't, motherfucker. If you don't start getting in a warthog, get in that warthog, get off the grav lift, and go. And also, like, majority of like the developers are like of like a woke status, and it's.
I'm not looking.
They're going to Veilguard it.
Oh my! No.
So
Chief is going to be like, I don't know what I am.
I don't know
Chief?
if it's
Chief. I don't feel like a man or. God damn it, Chief! Shut the fuck
That's
up.
what they did with the Paramount show.
Yeah, they gave
basically.
him emotion and everything.
But there's that one, I don't know, like a team lead or developer or something, project manager, I don't know. She has in her like social media, her background picture is like the Master Chief armor, but in like rainbow.
Oh, it's like
Side by
all
side with each other.
it's all eats the colors.
Okay, it's cooked. All right. So whatever expectations you had about Halo making a comeback or coming out with a nice amazing game, I'll keep it at 0 or none.
Yeah.
They need to bring back. So they did a side by side picture of the current developer team and the old one, the OG, and like the OG ones, like they look like they ate pizza for breakfast. Like that's what we need.
Yeah. I want somebody who literally wakes up, rolls over, downs some Mountain Dew, Code Red, and gets a cold slice of pizza and just starts coding.
Bro, those are the type of dudes that love just making those games. They're all about just they love their projects.
Yeah. Not another thought in their head other than, dude, I got to hit this nade from cross map off the grav lift and 360 no scope this guy. Like that is the sort of person I need thinking about this. Not anything else. Not current news. Not what the weather is. Not the last time you bathed.
Oh my God.
I need to know.
No, not the bathe. Oh,
No,
they need to
I'm
take a
talking-
load. No, they
Stinky.
take a shower in
Smelly.
the morning.
Neck beard.
No.
Mountain Dew drinking.
Oh my.
Cold pizza eating. Dorito finger chip crusted.
Musty smelling.
Keyboard sounds like a glass shards with all the Doritos up underneath of it.
Oh.
Some of the keys don't even work right. I want that mouse to be slippier than P. Diddy's hands. That's what I need.
That's what he needs.
God damn it. Okay.
Is there one? No, there's one.
If
other game
that's
on
what
here,
it
though.
takes for Halo to be great again, then it is what it is. But Crimson Desert was the last thing that I wanted to touch on.
I'm not familiar with this. I'm actually not familiar with this. Do you have a picture?
Kev, do you mind looking up?
Maybe just some pictures. Look
Real
up a
quick
trailer, a short little snippy dippy.
There is a 50-minute raw
we can watch
gameplay
the whole thing.
footage that they dropped recently.
We'll just watch the whole thing. No big deal.
No. So
From the
I
top.
just want you to see the first maybe 10 seconds, just 10 seconds, and it will solidify what I'm saying.
10 seconds.
I swear to God, 10 seconds.
Okay, he said
Just
10
watch-
seconds.
So if you can find just the Crimson Desert gameplay.
You want the official trailer, maybe?
No, not the official trailer. There should be a raw gameplay footage that they released. It's not a trailer. It's is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. 4K. No, 10 days ago. Yeah. So see, scroll down a little bit more. Scroll down a little bit more. Sorry.
IGN?
No.
That's 50.
Keep going. Okay. Yeah. All right. Go. 50 minutes of gameplay. Go down. That's what it was. Down. Right here. So
A month ago?
Yeah, it was a month ago. But so people have recently, taken this and like dropped some new gameplay for it. But so yeah, this was. So the reason why this is not catching attention, even though this was like redropped like a month ago, is because the game was so when they dropped the trailer, the game was so underwhelming because there were so many different aspects in the game, and they were like, "Yo, what is this? It just looks way too much and way too weird, too much going on." So people didn't really have any interest in it.
Oh, okay.
And people had low expectations of it actually performing well as well. They were like, because there's so much going on in the game. So there's like magical portals and shit you gotta jump through, and then you all of a sudden you're in a different world, a completely different looking world and shit. And so it was. So they were like, all right, well, if what we released in the first trailer and teaser and everything didn't convince you guys, well, here's a 50-minute raw gameplay to maybe convince you guys that what we made not only runs smooth, looks amazing, mechanics are awesome, and you have great boss fights, and you have a mix of basically like stealth fighting dragons and goblins and all. Like there's a mix of almost everything that you can look for in this game. So best of almost every type of world you can get in this game. And at the same time, the world looking amazing too. And so play like the first maybe 30 seconds just so that you can get a glimpse of like what it looks like. Let's see.
The continent of Pie Whale.
Forward it.
Alive.
Forward it a little more. I want to see daytime. There. Okay. So check that out. All right. So this is the world. The world is massive, okay? And there's apparently no glitches and no like lag time and everything. Everything like.
Whoa! Look at that water physics.
That?
I saw that.
You see that water physics?
I peeped that one. Push the kid off the cliff.
Forward it like 30 more seconds so when he enters the city. And the city is vibrant, full of people. It's like it's just not dead. Forward it a little bit more.
Why does he sound like
no,
he's...
go back a little.
Why does he sound like he's Master Chief walking?
Bro, check this out. Like it looks so good.
Look at that massive dude. All right, the sound is a little much. He sounds like he's Master Chief crawling through an air vent.
So look at his steps. But this is raw footage. This is not completed. This is not like final edit, final touch. So once they...
Is he heavy or something?
Well, he probably has a lot of like armor and shit on him.
Well, he sounds like he's Iron Man running. Oh my god!
Right.
Shoulder check that bitch.
So...
Get out of the way.
Look at the grass, the trees, everything, like the foliage. It looks pretty stunning. Like the environment looks great. So, just judging from this, and this is not too much as well. Like, what do you think?
Okay.
Go over. Okay, so I think he might like fight these people or something. Go over to it a little bit.
Open the gate.
Open the gate.
I was gonna say forward, but
yeah, just skip ahead a little bit. Let's see what.
Yeah, see. Look at that massive ass dude. Maybe some combat. Go scroll a little bit more. So that was. Let me see. A lot of that right there.
I assure you, do your worst.
So you have like awesome boss fights as well, apparently, that are smooth as hell. That boy giving him the work. But all right, anyways, we can stop it now. We got the idea.
I mean, that looks pretty cool. I like the open aspect of it.
Yeah.
I will say there is another game, Ashes of Creation.
Okay.
And it is an MMO RPG, which is not the same steez, right? This seems like maybe like co-op to like maybe if there is a co-op to this game. Do we know?
I don't know. I don't know if
So
it's co-op.
if it's not or anything, single player, maybe co-op at most, but
By the way, the big screen was not doing it justice. Like, it was,
oh no, I knew it wasn't going to be doing it super clean quality. But even still, it looked good.
Yeah.
And that's what 720.
Oh, this shit is, resolution is probably like 450. I don't know.
450, not even a real one. Not even normal. 480. We're down to 450.
I don't know.
144.
it's 480, but made in China.
But so like the only thing I would hope is too big of a world has, like you said, started to push away some players because they start to see a game that's like really, really massive, and they're like, dude, it's too much. And they want the confinement, but then when they get the confinement, they were like, well, I wish there was more. So I like when a game gives you too much, but people need to be able to put blinders on and be like, okay, let me focus. Let me put myself in a bubble here.
Agreed.
And this is where I'm going to be for now, and I'm going to hit this territory and then move on. But Crimson Ashes of Creation is a MMORPG aspiring game that is humongous. I have never seen a game that is this big. When I'm telling you, this game, you know who Pirate Software is?
I've heard of it.
So he was a part of making a lot of big games like StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty. I think he was with Blizzard. He was a Blizzard guy. Big. Worked with the Department of Defense. He was a government contractor. Did a bunch of stuff. He was showing a portion of the map, and he was like, from here to here will literally take you 40 minutes on horseback.
Oh, that's massive.
Then he zoomed out. Then he zoomed out again.
What?
And then he went to another country on the map, and I was like, dog.
Oh, okay. This game.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like, that is humongous, way too big.
No, that's too much.
Now, this one looked beautifully stunning, very large. I would like that game to implement maybe like up to 4-player co-op. Would be really sweet.
Who knows? Maybe they have it. I mean, this is like early development.
Or maybe even like a max player, like can come and go between worlds, like have like a mass population, not too much, like maybe like 12 to 16. Put me on the team. Put me on the team, dude. I'll get this game going.
Put him on the team. So, yeah, it's expected to do well, especially after this 50-minute gameplay trailer that they dropped.
50 minutes is extensive.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot more than a lot of people normally give.
And this was raw. So they're like, well, check it out for yourself in this raw form. And we haven't even finished. We haven't even put the final touches on this. So people are kind of excited for this. They're like, well, if it looks this good at this stage, how is it going to look when it's done?
Right.
And it's supposed to be in a single-player open world RPG type of game, but the open world aspect of it is actually pretty big in this game as well. And the fact that you can enter a portal and teleport to another completely world where you got a whole new world to explore and shit, they're like, okay, so this is massive as well. I think the reason why they're doing that is because like they were pandering to the population of gamers who want a open world game that they can play for a long period of time. They can invest.
Yeah, they go for that longevity.
Yeah, so like something like I don't know how big honestly Skyrim was, but people invested so much time into Skyrim.
Yeah,
and like it almost seemed like it was never ending type of thing. So I think that's what they were kind of pandering for this one as well. They were like, you know what, maybe we can create a game where
There's
will
a
take
few
people,
games that are similar. No Man's Sky,
So,
Star Citizen. It's a couple of games like that have like that so much to do that it's supposed to be like a longevity game.
yeah.
That you kind of just you have that always going situation.
The only thing is that those type of games are great, cool, and I hear a lot of people want that. A lot of people love that. That they can just continue something like that for a long time, months on end.
Oh yeah.
But are you going to have player retention? That's the only thing, because player retention is going to be key, and that's going to depend on how interesting is your game going to be, even after a couple months. Are you going to have more new things that people are still going to explore that are going to keep them playing the game? And a lot more things along those lines to keep the players continuing to come back and play it,
right?
And discover new things, discover more interesting things, whatever. So that's all about I had to say, and we can wrap this up.
Sounds good, man.
Yep.
That's pretty much where we're at right now in gaming news. I guess if you guys have any other gaming news we missed, or if there's anything you guys are excited about coming out, let us know.
Let us know in the comment section. And if you guys have any comments about any of the games that we currently talked about, drop your likes or your comments, your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. We always check them out when we'll get back to you. And if you guys enjoyed the content here today, please like and subscribe to more content like this. Go over to our Spotify channel. Follow us on Spotify if you can't watch the video for whatever reason and you just want to listen to the audio. Also buy the Crude candles if there was a way that you wanted to support the channel. This would be it. Buy our candles. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.